Welcome, family. Good morning. Good morning, my gentle people. This morning, me here to talk about the rift between the United States and Jamaica. The diplomacy strain right now because of some gay rights issues. But we're gonna talk, people. We're gonna talk about this. Let's get on to it. Now, good morning, everybody. Good morning. We are going there today. We are going there today. And I am confused. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are confused too. What's going on with Jamaica and America with this issue of the diplomat? Do you understand me? Everybody hear about it. Good morning, Gloria Jackson. Give thanks we're alive, family. Good morning. So, me confused. I am confused. So, Debbie Jervis, good morning. Good morning. Good morning too. I'm confused. So, me gonna start with an interview on this matter. Cause we confused, you know. Cause when I know what going, you know. Good morning, everybody. When I know what going, we are trying to get, you know. Cause Jamaica, we see the pride flag up at the embassy. So now we thought everything was okay and everything was clear. The University of the West Indies at Jamaica, we see them push the agenda there and all of that. So we think that everything good. We also see the march, and there's a concert coming up for the Pride community in Jamaica. But it's a little confusing. I don't know what I'm going to say. So I'm going to iron out some stuff as a people. What to say? All right, we could start from a Bruce Gordon interview.
Tangible question of image. And Jamaica's image...
Listen to me. This is 15 years ago. So may I go there, right? This is former Prime Minister Bruce Gordon. And yeah, in an interview.
I suppose there's this intangible question of image. And Jamaica's image, arguably, right now, is not altogether positive. And one other aspect of that I'll put to you.
We have one major problem. One major problem so far as that image is concerned, our crime rate. We have to bring that down.
Let me put another to you. We've talked extensively about that. Let me put another to you, and that is Jamaica's attitude to homosexuality.
Yeah.
That is a problem. If you listen to Human Rights Watch's Rebecca Schleifer, she says homophobia in Jamaica is the worst she has ever seen. The New York Times just ran a big story just a couple of months ago. There was a case in Mandeville, a crowd storming a house, 4 men having dinner were attacked and brutally assaulted because they were believed to be gay. And that was not unusual.
Yes.
What are you doing about it?
Well, we have given instructions that crimes against persons because of their sexual orientation must be pursued with the same vigor that any other crime.
But they're not, are they?
Generally speaking, they are. They are now. We do have a long-standing culture that is very opposed to homosexuality. I believe that is changing. I believe that there's greater acceptance now that people have different lifestyles, that they must be their privacy must be respected.
Are you more accepting now? Because in 2006 you were quoted in the Sunday Herald newspaper as saying, quote, homosexuals will find no solace in any cabinet formed by me.
Well, in appointing a cabinet, a prime minister exercises judgment. He exercises it. That is his exclusive responsibility. There's no right to be in a cabinet.
No, but you've just told me that you believe that Jamaica is on track to give real equality before the law. No in any cabinet.
That has nothing to do with equality.
When you see the confusion, I'm telling you from yesterday. I'm confused. Do you understand me? And as we go down the road, they're going to explain, and now hear for yourself, the level of confusion. We need clarity. Continue to listen to this.
The law. People,
Do you not have a duty to consider people on their merits for cabinet positions, indeed in any part of government?
No, I consider people in terms of their ability and the extent to which they are going to be able to exercise their functions with independence.
You also clearly and patently consider them in terms of their sexuality.
No, but that's a decision that I make. That's a decision that every prime minister makes. A prime minister must decide what he feels would represent to the Jamaican people a cabinet of ministers who will be able to discharge their functions without fear, without favor, without intimidation. That's a choice that I have. I made that choice.
What kind of signal does that send about Jamaica to the outside world, indeed to potential investors, to countries that look at Jamaica and
One
wonder?
signal that it sends is that Jamaica is not going to allow values to be imposed on it from outside. We're going to have to determine that ourselves. And we're going to have to determine to what extent those values will adapt over time to change, to changing perceptions and to changing understanding as to how people live. But it can't be on the basis that lobby groups far and away from Jamaica are going to start to define for Jamaica how it must establish its own standards and its own morals.
Do you want to live in a Jamaica in the future where homosexuals can be a part of your cabinet or any cabinet?
I want to live in a Jamaica where persons are free to conduct their private relations. But I'm not talking about leading Jamaica in a direction where its own values are going to be assaulted by others.
With respect, that was not an answer to my question. Let me put it to you one more time. Yeah. Do you, in the future, want to live in a Jamaica where a gay man or a gay woman can be in the cabinet?
Sure, they can be in the cabinet, not mine.
Well, they can't be in yours.
Not mine.
No, but do you want to live in a Jamaica where they can be and they should be, and it would be entirely natural for them to be so?
I do not know that that is necessarily the direction in which I want my country to go.
That's Bruce enough.
We've talked a little bit about poverty. Before we finish, do you believe, and you've said you can deliver on some of these security issues, other issues, can you deliver for the people in Kingston and other cities who are...
So that's Bruce's answer. And you can hear it's confusing. You know, give a definitive answer. It's like Jamaica, I play around. Remember yesterday I tell us, they want to play China, they want to play America. They want America sitting, but, you know, I mean, but we could go down the road. I'm sure it's how confusing it is. We are human beings, you know. I mean, pay attention to stuff. And from yesterday, I do this. I say, is Jamaican, all right, come here, see the thing with the diplomat. You know, I say, hold on, but don't have the pride flag at the embassy. It's confusing as hell. I say, university, students are up there going with them thing. I say, the show them I put on. I say, they get left me confused. But it is illegal. Make we get down to this a little bit deeper. Because confusion agwana so. Let's go to Wikipedia. Right? Because Jamaica either gonna stand up or lay down. That's all I say, people. As Jamaicans, is it they gonna stand up for something we believe in, or you're just playing around? People from yesterday, I try to show you as a people. Every country is supposed to be sovereign, and whatever law them want supposed to be for them law, them rights, law, them law. You understand me? I say them constitution, right? The bad is supposed to come here and come tell you, say, me not like where your TV set there, so you need to put it over there, so and all them thing there. You see me? I say, but at the same time, Jamaica be playing. People, I want to understand me. I say, be dancing with the devil. It seems for what? Me not know. You know, like Jamaica don't take a stand. And that's how I tell you what's going on. We don't understand what Jamaica do. Because if the law says it is illegal, I mean, why the flag a fly? And when these people come in and say they must send them ambassador, why should that be a problem? You understand me? If Jamaica is not with it, why do you come up at university and go along with them thing? You understand me? And when these people send them ambassador out there and say, hey, use the talent and come out there, so stop playing around. Call the bluff. right? You understand me? We have a problem with it. Look at people. It's confusing. And you see, at this point in time, Jamaica is at a crossroad where they must take a stand. You see that? Watch what go on. We're going to see everything play out, people. All this play thing. You think the US no see it like come here see it and say, hey, you go on like say, you not play around so. Eh? You have the flag at the embassy, but I see the youth them at the, I see the show them I put on the march them and the youth them at the university I do them thing. Me go call on the bluff Jamaica. I hear the prime minister. Me hear Andrew Holness say similar words to what Bruce said. Say boy, them not gonna this and nobody's supposed to violate nobody rights. Remember, there's no rights for that community in Jamaica within the law. So me kind of confused this so. You understand? Me no man supposed to assault nobody, no care who you be. And what you promote, what you prefer, your preference. You understand? Me not assault nobody for nothing at all. But these guys leave me confused. Me can read about this. This is LGBT rights in Jamaica. And this is from Wikipedia. Lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender persons in Jamaica face legal and social issues not experienced by non-LGBT people. Consensual sexual intercourse between same-sex partners is legally punishable by imprisonment. So you see me I say, you got jail for that. Let me read that again. This is what me confused. Do you understand me? The flag is at the embassy. This is what the law says. I must understand what Carl's trying to say here. We as a people need clarity. And nothing confused me. Including enough of we men at Jamaica will shave off a your eyebrow. What we up to? Tight pants. I mean, like seriously. You know, see what I go on? Me they are foreign and you know me live in California for decades. And anybody who do that is from the other side of the world, you know, from the other side of the community. So we as Jamaican men shaving off the eyebrow and we see when I talk about burn gear, burn a batty man, burn a fire. But at the same time, look at yourself. Your eyebrow thinner than your woman. The baby here, up as all the man them have and them has comb it down and all them thing and brush it. Some of them man pretty, beautiful men there in Jamaica with bleach out and stuff and like them run competition with the woman. So I want to understand me, them same man will look on a man and say, burn a fire upon a fish. But at the same time, your tight pants, brother. You can't see your, I mean, the tight pants of the Jamaican man wear nobody in the world now do it. You know? The eyebrow will not shave, nobody else in the world now do it. And if I was a person from that community, me I got Jamaica go look one man. Come here tell you, say, everybody don't look like a fish. Nobody will shave off eyebrow down there. But at the same time, the same man in Russia, a man of them think is a fish. So it confused me this again. You must say, I be a confusion I go on. I'll be a confusion I go on, man. For the people, them right up to government. The people are like me, I tell the man, them not confused at all. Come here. If you're a little nephew, or shave off from your eyebrow, come a foreigner, so come visit you. Don't your neighbor is going to think that him is from a different community. Speak the truth. Those men in Jamaica, you see, tight pants, bleach out, pretty out, white out, baby hair out, eyebrow shave out. If any one of those family members should visit you here in America, be honest with me, Americans, Jamaicans. Don't you know believe, say, these people are going to believe, say, the man a fish. Talk truth. Yes, people. Them gonna believe. Because it's only those people from that community do stuff like that. So I am so confused. I need some clarity. I don't know what's going on here. It was pure confusion. It's when you have the flag at the embassy. You're all inclusive. So if I'm from that community, I'm going to go to the embassy, me yes, when I fly at the embassy, me feel good and welcome at that country. People, try to understand what I'm saying here. But the law and what these politicians say, them lukewarm. Don't be stupid, people. Don't be stupid. lukewarm, me, Andrew Holness, with the same thing for an interview. So let me get down deeper in the law. LGBT rights in Jamaica, status, illegal. Penalty, up to 10 years in prison with hard labor. In bracket, not enforced legislation proposed. You know, everybody said that. This is a law, you know. Penalty up to 10 years in prison with hard labor. All right? Gender identity, none. Discrimination, none. Discrimination protections. Discrimination protections, none. Them, Natalie, them all talk out of both sides of the mouth. And that me I say. They hear me I say? Bruce spoke out of both sides of the mouth. That's why me I say, me I come there 15 years ago, you know. That was 15 years ago, family. The former Prime Minister Bruce Golden. And now we have Andrew Holness. He must say the same thing. If you listen to Andrew Holness speak, the other day he may not interview people, I just forgot. I forgot to pull it up before me come to Uno. People come, could go find it. And I could hear Andrew Holness say to this the reporter the same thing. You know, it's we kind of inclusive now, and Jamaica people kind of accept it now, and it's like the norm now. That's what Andrew Holness said. Not long ago, people, as a prime minister. So it's recent. And here Bruce Golden said 15 years ago. It was confusing 15 years ago as it is confusing today with the news over here yesterday. You understand what I said? So, make we read a little bit further, people. You see that they must say, you see that they stand up, man. They must talk out of both sides of their mouth. It's like how some country, China say, me no want that there, so. Saudi Arabia say, I will allow that. No. Other countries say, and I will allow that. The only one African country hump up the punishment for that. And they said that them law, I see the US rush them with some words and stuff. We don't have sanction and throw upon them. And like them not care. They might do them thing. So Jamaica is wishy-washy, playing around. That's what we try to show you here, people. They don't take a stand because it's either we licky and we beggy and wanty and want gimme. Do you understand what I say here, people? Things must make sense. So I read it for you, so. I bust them out to them, man. It's either do shit or go up on the toilet. Stand for something or make people see some clarity. It's confusing, you know. Remember the flag, they are the embassy. Know this. Don't be a Bruce attack. And after Bruce talk that, then the flag, they are the embassy. Then know this. So it makes sense to you, Jamaican people. We are grown people. Looking at it good. Whether you are for or against it. Do you understand what I'm saying? But we are people of Jamaica. We need to get some clarity on this matter. Allow me to tell. Kind of like they wishy-washy of people. Them wiggly. Them not straight. With them answer. Do you hear me say, people? Jamaican government a play around. Because they want favors from people. Why them are, them are trying to, and they want the voters them see we are Jamaica for, vote them in. Because they know them do certain things, they might lose voter. So in order to please the voter, them say certain things, but at the same time, they have to say certain things to please other people. Because they want things from them. So that's why the two sides of mouth talking and come from. So they must chat out of both sides of their mouth, my people. So let's get back into this law. Status, LGBT rights in Jamaica. Status illegal. Penalty up to 10 years in prison. Gender, none. Discrimination protection, none. Discrimination protection. So there are no discrimination laws in Jamaica. That's all this is saying. There's no laws in Jamaica to protect discrimination. You don't have to be sexual discrimination. It is discrimination right across the board. So there's no law in Jamaica. I don't know if they might put something or they might write something, but even recent time, we see that there's no law in Jamaica to protect you against discrimination. Family rights, recognition of relationship, none. So that's where the ambassador would have fall under, spouse would have fall under. the recognition of relationship, none. So you're not you understand me? So you know husband, you know wife. Restrictions. Same-sex marriage is constitutionally banned since 2011. Ban challenge in court. So it was challenged in court, and the court, put a ban on it in 2011. Yes, I remember it being illegal all this time. So adoption, no. You can't adopt no kids. You understand me? So Jamaica has long held strongly conservative views. Listen to me. Jamaica has long held strong conservative views towards homosexuality, with recent polls stating that the majority of Jamaicans are against the acceptance of homosexuality. Most of the population is affiliated with Christianity and the Rastafarian movement, which have both encouraged negative feeling towards homosexuality, discrimination, and violence against LGBT persons are very common, and LGBT people in Jamaica then remain closeted to avoid discrimination or harassment. In 2006, In 2006, Time magazine labeled Jamaica the most homophobic place on earth. And in 2013, the majority of LGBT people said they are subjected to homophobic violence in public. I don't think Time magazine get it right. Because what about China and Saudi Arabia and stuff like that? Some other countries, especially Muslim countries, they're more, Time magazine needs to take this back. You understand me? This is not right. This is 2006. Time magazine labeled Jamaica the most homophobic place on earth. That's not true. Cannot be true. Because there are gay people who are living in Jamaica right now. There are gay people who are, doing them thing, and everybody know them in Jamaica. Very famous people, and everybody know them. I don't see nobody hurting them. I don't see nobody hurting them gay people in Jamaica. I really don't. And ever since I've been in Jamaica, I've used to see gay couples come from overseas and them dip on the Negril Beach. I've seen it. But, them know the level how Jamaica stay, so them not go overboard with them thing. You understand me? But they are gay couple. They come to Jamaica all the time. They have pride movement in Jamaica, shows and concerts. They have functions in Jamaica. They do. We see them march in Jamaica. So this couldn't be true what Time magazine placed right here. And everybody right here can know say I like this, my people. Jamaica is our land, and regardless, we still have to take up for the land. You understand me? This is a big old lie. Jamaica cannot be the most homophobic place on earth. Because I don't see nobody hang nobody nowhere. I don't see nobody get stoned to death. I don't see nobody take you out in the desert and make something I'm tear. I don't see that Jamaica. Because I see very famous gay people are in Jamaica. And people know them and people love them. You have few people who might run out them out and call them fish every now and then. But people, listen to me. There are gay people who have been coming to Jamaica from before we left Jamaica. And somebody used to don't for the Negril. We used to see them all the time, all over the place. Nobody hurt them, family. No one hurt them. Nobody hurt them, man. And I especially know. So what they are saying right here is wrong. And whenever they do this stuff like this, I don't know if Jamaica people go against it. You have nobody at Jamaica who stand up for Jamaica and say, no, man, that is wrong, We need to retract that. So let's get into something now, because I'm confused, Me just read the laws for and all that, the 10-year hard labor in a jail, in a prison. So now, come up to 2023. That's why Carlos is confused. It's another piece of article right there, so. LGBTQ plus Jamaica 2023 Pride. About this trip. If your dream vacation trip involves sunshine, beaches, and limitless fun, then this trip has a lot of options for you. Do you understand what I just read to you a while ago? So, The trip is for $2,999. Deposit $500. Duration 5 days. Group size 12 to 20. Remember, you know, Time magazine does say what? Jamaica is the most homophobic place on earth. Is there any truth to it? So this right here, remember I say, the flag is at the embassy, my people. It's time Jamaica use the toilet or come off of it. From Bruce Golding come right up. All of them. Them play around. Listen to me, people. Look what I got, listen about this trip. Remember, you know, it is illegal in Jamaica. This is what we are here now. That's what I say. This is what I'm going to say. There's a distraction, people. Don't be stupid. Pay attention to everything around you. Don't just pay attention to one thing. I believe it's a big distraction. Pay attention to something else where I move somewhere else or something else I go on here. So this is a trip in Jamaica. This is 2023 now. Ocho Rios, LGBTQ plus Jamaica 2023 Pride. You know? And you see the person who, you know, you see it right there, so. And the trip duration 5 days, man. Group size 12 to 20. So you can get your friend and family go up on that trip to Jamaica. It's a pride trip. And it says right there, so. If your dream vacation, remember, you know, Andrew is in power, you know. They're careful, Carlos. They say them confusing. I don't want to confuse the people, you know. That's why the flag there for the embassy, brother. People don't open the eyes, you know. You see all the people who come visit Andrew Holness did that day at Jamaica. World Bank, President, United Nations General Secretary. How you believe to run them on the head? How you have to control them man there, you know? The US are the boss of them man there. And why don't we spend 100 years when them come out there did that day? Me don't know. If you want this money, I want this help, what you say you want and clear up this thing. I mean, what else you got to do for us? It's basically you say yes to everything. So why have them I say, boy, say yes to this too? I mean, the people, Andrew are carry out the order. You think say now, we are going to see now. We are going to see what going on. That's what I say. It's revelation time now. Because they've been playing out at two sides of the mouth all these years, people. Me just play Bruce Golding. Me don't have to show them up, you know, people. Me don't like me, but all these little things, me I show them up. How do I play out at both sides of the mouth? And them have the people confused at Jamaica. We confused. Because one moment we believe say, no man, it is illegal. But at the same time we see up an embassy the flag go on. So till a group of Jamaicans the other day went out there and protested the flag at embassy, you know. Just recently some Jamaicans protested the flag that is flying at the embassy. They didn't take it down. So here we go. We confused. They might try to confuse me. Pay attention, people. Check out this vacation. Jamaica, if your dream vacation trip involves sunshine, beaches, and limitless fun, then this trip has a lot of options for you. Jamaica is an all-time favorite vacation destination if you are seeking a getaway full of sand, sun, rum, and fun. You hear that? The relaxing Caribbean island is home to vibrant culture, rhythm, and lush landscape lined with sparkling white sand beaches. Here, you are free to soak up the sun on the unpolluted, wholesome beaches, tee off on the golf course, or enjoy the sizzling, delicious Jamaica is known for. Delicacies Jamaica is known for. In the spirit of Jamaicans, LGBTQ plus Pride Month, this August, we promise you to a once-in-a-lifetime experience as you join us and other lesbians from across the globe on this exciting and exclusive trip. Join us on the chance to enjoy and explore Jamaica's sparkling waters and tranquil weather, and you can bet we have a lot in store for you, ranging from access to amazing tourist sites to access to exclusive adult-only parties, access to pride events, and networking with other members of the LGBTQ plus community and other fun activities. We can assure you that we only have your interests at heart. So, I mean, confusion, right? It is illegal, right? Don't. Certain lifestyle is illegal in Jamaica. Don't, right? Based on what I read for you a while ago. But you see, we are play. We don't know what we want, people. Do you understand me? We see the shows them, we see the concert, we see all of that. And the flag. We see all of that, people. So that is where the confusion comes in. So as you can see here again, in Jamaica, in reality, it is true. Nobody not hurting these people. They will go to Jamaica and have a grand time. Nobody's going to do them nothing. Nah. Especially not today. Not today's Jamaica. Nobody's going to do them any harm. They're going to go to Jamaica and get them have a wonderful time. Pride Month is in August. You see the big trip planned. They read it for your people. But the government says it is illegal. But they have pride events. I wonder if you understand me. When we see someone on Jamaica burn out, them pride events, right? But, you ever say, Jamaica play out of two sides of the mouth. We just want to explain and show no. Say Jamaica don't know what they want. On one hand, they want the Jamaican people to vote them in. So they play tough. But on the next hand, they want to think some other people and can't ban them belly and do it all for a minute. Do you understand me, I said, people? So we can't, that's where the confusion coming for me. If it's illegal, the flag shouldn't be at the embassy. That flag shouldn't be nowhere around. If it was illegal, there would be no events put on in Jamaica. If it was illegal, there would be no Pride Month in Jamaica. If it was illegal, it would be nothing like that upon the university if it was illegal. So just look where we had people. So when I see this stuff with the diplomat, it's kind of confused me. Yes, it kind of confused me, people. So now you know where we're coming from. So let me read one more article for you guys. And remember, me don't have to pull up the things, people. I must pull up the things, man. I have two more pieces of article to read now to solidify the stuff. Listen to this. And listen to this. And this is, look what them university student want at Jamaica. Because this man spoke his mind on HIV, AIDS. He's a professor. Gay advocates want UWI professor sacked. 2014. Do you understand me? This is 2014. A coalition of gay advocates, a coalition of gay advocacy and civil rights groups is pressuring the University of the West Indies, UWI, to fire Professor Brendan Bain as head of the Caribbean HIV/AIDS Regional Training Chart Initiative, claiming that his expert testimony in a case in Belize represents a conflict of interest and has destroyed their trust in him. People, the 33 lobby groups from a number of Caribbean islands are also demanding that Professor Bain be removed from all positions of representation of the UWI and HIV/AIDS issues. They are as well insisting that the university draft and implement a policy which protects lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and intersex staff and students from discrimination. However, the groups and the UWI administration, which appears to wilting under the pressure, are on a coalition course with the church, as the Jamaica Association of Evangelicals has expressed support for the Professor Bain and has asked UWI to resist the demand to sack him. Listen, people. The first move against Bain was made in September 2013 when the Caribbean Vulnerable Community Coalition, CVC, wrote to Ambassador Eric Gooseby at the United States President's emergency plan for AIDS relief and expressing concerns about Bain's expert testimony in the Constitution. They didn't even take it there, so you said they fight people. Testimony in the constitutional challenge brought by Belizean gay man Caleb Orozco against Section 53 of Belize Criminal Code in September 2010. Let's get to the meat of the matter. Let me scroll down. So, I'm going to tell you what this man was saying. So basically, Bain, since 1983, has provided clinical care to. So what happened to this man is that Orozco explained in his court document that UNIBM is a voluntary human rights association of men who have sex with men, MSM, and lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people, LGBT. So what this doctor was saying in a nutshell, what the professor was saying in a nutshell, that male who conduct anal sex is more to get AIDS, something like that. That's what he's saying, right? So based on his studies, that's what he's saying. And they are saying it's a whole thing, people. It's a whole thing. It's in the Jamaica Observer. Trust me. And all these things out there. Bain, since 1983, has provided clinical care to persons living with HIV/AIDS, pointed out in his testimony that the risk of contracting HIV is significantly higher among MSMs. He said this was true for Belize as well as other countries, including those that have repealed the law to criminalize anal sex. According to Bain, some public health practitioners and agencies have hypothesized decriminalizing the practice of anal intercourse among consensual adults would lead to reduction in the incident rate of HIV infections among MSM. However, he said that to date, published data have not substantiate that hypothesis. So he must debunk that claim that reduce the infection, AIDS infection. So that's why them came at his throat. This is University of West Indies. I don't know what happened to him. I don't know what happened to him, people. But you can see a long time these things are going on in a University of Jamaica. Remember, it is supposed to be what? Illegal, right? So that's why the confusion come in there now. The other part of the name do that come up on the toilet, something like that, not true? Yeah. So, may I read something right now? What happened yesterday? This is from the Gleaner. So all of that I read from Bruce Golden right up to 2015, right up to today. So this is what's going on now. This is what Jamaica is seeing. Washington responds to report of row with Kingston. So remember the story come out yesterday? So Washington respond to it. And this is taken from the book of the Gleaner. Washington is maintaining that it continues to enjoy close ties with Kingston amid reports of a diplomatic row brewing between the United States and Jamaica. I want you guys pay attention to the wording here. We are going to treat together. It's been reported that a conflict developed following Jamaica's refusal to accredit the spouse of an American diplomat and Washington's decision not to extend the stay of 3 diplomats in Jamaica's embassy and consulates in the United States. So basically what is happening here, news broke out that the US about to kick out 3 diplomats we have over here in consulate since Jamaica didn't want to, Basically, there's nothing in the law, there's nothing in the constitution in Jamaica for them to really do something to this. But there's other way to work things out if Jamaica really want to, and nobody would have known. Trust me. There's other way to work things out, and me and you would know about this, you know. I don't know why this come out of road now, people. Me confused all. Me I say. I don't know what I try. Look, I say. On one hand, them I try play the people them to get vote. And on the next hand, they don't really mean what them I telling people say where them I get vote from. Because at the embassy, them have the flag. And people can come from all over the world and put on function. Groups can come all over the world and influence the youth them up at University of West Indies to go down a certain path. But Jamaica sit down and fold them answer. But at the same time, people will say confusing as hell. If it's confusing to Uno, thank God you have a good brain. I tell you. So I can read about this. In a response to a question from the Gleaner, so I guess the Gleaner asks the State Department some question. The US State Department did not address whether Jamaica. So you hear that? The US State Department did not address whether Jamaica denied a US request for diplomatic immunity to be granted to the spouse of an American diplomat on the basis of the same-sex unions are not legal in Jamaica. Okay? So the Gleaner, so in a response to questions from the Gleaner, the US Department of State did not address whether Jamaica denied a U.S. request for diplomatic immunity to be granted to the spouse of an American diplomat on the basis of the same-sex union was not legal in Jamaica. It also did not confirm whether the U.S. has rejected a request for the visa renewal of 3 Jamaican diplomats in the U.S. So they said they did not confirm. Did they deny it? We don't understand that part there. So they did not confirm. Anyway, the State Department pointed out to the Gleaner that as of August 2021, diplomats from all over the world, worldwide, bilateral missions to the United States are accredited for a maximum of 5 years. At the conclusion of the 5-year period, in the absence of a waiver approved by the department, the diplomats are expected to end their tour with the bilateral mission and depart the United States, it said. The State Department further explained that the ambassador's charges, their affairs and deputy chiefs of mission are exempt from 5-year accreditation policy. So we don't get no real clarity from the Gleaner what's going on here, because they did not say the US, come and see Nationwide come out with the map and the broom, cliff use as usual, and in belly, scrubbing down aisle 6. But certain news I take with a grain of salt. And yeah, the whole thing is confusing. At this moment, use the toilet or come out tight. Somebody else might want to use it. You know some people, a long time I play with you. They might play with everybody. They might go like say, no man, but not fire upon a thing. Forget to vote. Play with the head. Play with the head, people. They know how we feel about certain most Jamaicans, but they play with it. But not fire upon a thing. Yeah man, we are burn a fire upon it. Not in my cabinet. But at the same time, out in the same out, I say, well, all inclusive, everything good. We don't have no problem with nothing. I mean, live a life. I'm matter of fact, I'm going to pull the flag. I put the flag up there at the embassy. Show you that we're cool. On top of that, we're going to have the Gay Pride Month in Jamaica. And everybody can plan a group function tour to Jamaica. So, people, we're not fool. People, I don't know if you don't look at it like people. You know how to see it. That Jamaica play around. I chat out of both sides of their mouth. And now Jamaica is put to the test. The US called Jamaica bluff. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna talk about, may I explain to some of you who understand that when the US called Jamaica bluff. Like I'm gonna chat about, me I work for money, you know. I work for money, man. Me can buy. And one woman book him up on there and say, all right, since you always attack, say I work for money, buy me a car. She called him bluff, you know. One man always attack, boy, I work for money if you take care of her and all type of thing. Every time she pass by, my planting money. Me can't take care of you. I can't do all of this. Me got you. Me better than your man. Me can this. And she avoid him every day. And one day she just said, all right, you see how money you ready now? If you take care of me, you can't buy me a car. You always say how money. Right there, she call him bluff. She call his bluff. That's what I mean. So, he can't buy no car. I pay him out him off. Or can he buy a car? She go prove it. She call him bluff. Buy me a car. Every day me a pass, I tell me say you can this and that. Buy me a car, can you? So what happened here, my people? America called Jamaica bluff. I want to see what going on, people. Can you see Bruce attack for a long time? I said, no, man, we not nothing in my cabinet, but them good. We're good with that. America see the flag went up at the embassy, high and blow. Them also see the people them come out and protested against it. The Jamaican government didn't take it down. The laws didn't change. But we also see tours when we just read for August and come. Big tour. Almost $3,000 for the trip. Group of 12 to 20. So you and your co-worker and your family can plan trips and go. And you see, say, the people in plan to have a wonderful time. They will have a wonderful time in Jamaica. It's not the first time it happened. It's not the first year you have a Pride Month observed in Jamaica. It's not the first time. It's not the first year. So you see, Time magazine was saying Jamaica is one of the, you see how them lie down them tell for the country. I mean, I see nobody in Jamaica, not even the news media come out, come debunk that, you know. I mean, I see nobody come out, not even the news media come out and say, or one of them spokesperson, say, no better retract that. That's a lie. And show them facts, because there are facts out there, people. We can't take the phone and Google countries that are not kind to the LGBT community. They can't even make nobody know, say, them even thinking like that. There are countries out there, people, that are mean, wicked and cruel. They're not playing with them. Do you understand what I say? So, that's a lie. Because these people go to Jamaica and they will have a wonderful time like last year, year before, the year before. Every year them there in Jamaica. So that's a lie. So here now our country making money off of these people. They have all the right to do what they're doing. You want to take their money. They have planned trip to come to Jamaica now. It's on the licky and that's on the licky part come in. You want the people to take cruise come to Jamaica, come spend money in their place. You want the big trip come to your place now like Pride Month. What for money country make, don't you? You swing the big flag up at the goddamn embassy, don't it? Outside groups come from all over the world, go up there, up at university, and influence the youth them to make changes, don't it? You see this thing all over the place, people. But at the same time, we see this with this diplomat. I say, hold on, what is for? What is this really for? What is for? Can't fool me again, can't you? Can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't fool me again. Whoa, can't fool me again, can't you? Can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy skelly and we can't buy time. Can't fool me again. Whoa, can't fool me again, Andrew. Can't fool me again. Be a criminal youth a chap line. Everywhere we gonna dime we can't find. Can't fool me again. Whoa, what to say? They're gonna do that song there, no people. They're gonna do that song there. They're gonna record that song there, people. Can't fool me again, man. Stop playing with the man. Is it there do that cover italic? Is it there take a stand? Like China, Saudi Arabia and all the other countries. You take a stand for something. Or You let go the people them. Set them free. Don't want to play with we, the voters, over here, so. Out of one part of your mouth, I say, burn a fire upon our fish, man. Burn a fire upon our fish. And the next time you tell America, I say, no, we're good people. I'm going to fuck. Did you see that flag at the embassy? Oh, we're all the groups can come in and have Gay Pride Month in Jamaica. We support all of that, but Jamaica, don't worry about that, man. Burn a fire upon our fish. They might tell you over here, so say, burn a fire upon our fish, man. But over here, so they might say, come on in. Gay Pride Month, all inclusive. You go up on that, people. Hold on there, man. Hold on there, man. Hold on there. Just for a minute. Just for people. Me say them care, it's either you do or come up on the toilet. And now it's time to tell the Jamaica people them the truth. Where you stand. These are the things people have to put them foot down for head of people. All right. People, everything there fingertip. I just told me never have more time to dig up some stuff this morning. Me that show no more thing. Everything there, and I know Carlos like to do the research and come up with the facts so you can go read. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. All right. Yes, I'll travel to Jamaica in the Pride Month. You can go check out the calendar, people. Go check out the calendar. Go check out the calendar, people. And you see what's going on in the month of August in Jamaica. Gay Jamaica Travel Guide. Gay Jamaica. Jamaica is the island country of the West Indies. Third largest island in the Caribbean Sea. It is surrounded by lush people. It is beautiful. And them have the pictures and everything. And hey, everything is there, people. So them can't fool me again, people. We're not stupid. You ever say, I can't fool Carlos again. Me can't fool again. Remember, me get fooled already, you know. Me think say when I come, me don't sleep with my windows and my door open, and me think say them have set date for election. Me think say them have term limit for politician. Me think say all the no corruption in the cabinet according to what was promised to me. I get caught in the fault. So don't bother believe say me not gonna be no hypocrite up and so. And every time I open my mouth and say this, talk to my family about whatever go on, especially my brother. Him use my own 2x4 and rush me and say, I that you get. You know, Jamaica, I know that they want to say. Some Jamaica want to say, yo, kayu, I that you get. Yo, as you, I that you get. So people, you see, Jamaica, they might confuse the people. They might confuse the people. Trust me. They might confuse the people. No, stop play around. It's either to tell the Jamaica people the truth or to tell America the truth. Some truth have to come out of this. No, seriously, people. Is it there take a stand? Is it there tell Jamaica people the truth or you tell America the truth? If I play around them because I don't want things and favors. Think nobody eat that boy. Or you play around the Jamaica people them because they want to vote. Mighty God. You know, see people. I will work a function and go to Jamaica the month, you know. The month of August, you know. If you understand me. You know? So they are going and play around like I'm not with this, but I'm with it and I'm with it and not with it. No, it is illegal, but me not do nothing to them. Look here, man. Look, man. So look what the Guardian write. After the Times wrote something different about Jamaica. Me just read the headline in there. And this is 2014? No, this is 2018. Later, after that, when the Times said, this is where, this is the Guardian, people. Welcome to Jamaica. No longer, listen to me. Welcome to Jamaica. No longer the most homophobic place on earth. This is the Guardian, 2018. A country where violence against the LGBT community was once rife is increasingly adopting more liberal outlook. Early one late summer morning, more than 200 people gathered onto the lush canopy of Oak Gardens in Kingston, Jamaica for a breakfast party. The revelers ate ackee saltfish, fried plantain, and swayed to a soundtrack of dancehall and soca. Same-sex couples danced together. A transgender woman strutted by in a flowing white dress adorned with a sash bearing the words Miss Supermodel International 2018. The park was strung with rainbow banners for the 4th annual Pride Jamaica celebrations. At about midday, the party wrapped up. Midday, the party wrapped up. A light rain eased the heat, and the dancers went home to sleep. It was all a far cry from the country that Time magazine called the most homophobic place on earth in 2006. This is Guardian. So yet the label has clung to Jamaica ever since, and with good reason. In 2013 survey of 71 LGBT people conducted by Human Rights Watch, more than half said they had been victims of homophobic violence. Nonviolent discrimination is even more pervasive, with bullying and exclusions faced in education, healthcare, and within the local communities. The change has come through the dedication of activists. Remember, you know, it is illegal, you know. Remember, as activists, people from all over the world go to university, influence them youths. The change has come through activists and the dedication of activists, including the work of Jamaica Forum for Lesbians, All Sexuals and Gays, J-Flag, the country's largest LGBT rights organization, which this month celebrates its 20th anniversary. This month, 20th, and this is 2018. 2018. So, do you understand me, people? So, in 2018, they celebrated their 20th anniversary. So, it's 2023 right now. So, add that on top of it, so you know how many years them thing. So, when the organization launched on the 10th of December 1998, it caused outrage. A journalist in the Gleaner wrote at the time, "We are being prepared to accept seeing two men kissing, holding hands, or sharing popcorn from the same bucket at the movies." Public reaction has, however, been hostile. For the next few years, at least gay rights in our society, as far as road marches or public appearances are concerned, is a very dim possibility. Less than 2 decades later, J-Flag has made this dim possibility slightly brighter. 3 years ago, the country held its first Pride event. 3 years ago, the country held its first Pride event. This is in 2018. So we're talking about 2015. They would have held their first Pride event. It's 2023 right now. So I'll show you how long they are holding this event, right? I remember the government is saying it's illegal and big cast over the diplomat right here. So it's just confusion. And we're not going to read further into this, people. It's in the Guardian. And the date on this article is Thursday, 6th of December, 2018, right? So I want you to understand me where Carlos is coming from in terms of my confusion. From Bruce Golding to answer the question in a confusing way. Even the reporter called him out on it, right? Because I'm from Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness. From Theme Response. See people, that's all they all think. That's all they all say. You know? That's all they all think, people. Hold on, man. People. So right now, they think they're going to play with we and play with America at the same time. People, that's why I say America call them bluff. So because if Jamaica did not have the flag up there, we didn't have all these functions, we didn't have no Pride Month, we didn't have all of that. Do you think these people want to do that? Then they look at them and say, oh, no, mad somebody. Oh, not try to. But when we have the flag at the embassy, we have the celebration, the next month it's going to be packed in Jamaica. We have all this function in Jamaica. Man, come on now. You're sending mixed signals. You're confusing people. So why wouldn't America send a diplomat like that out there? It shouldn't be no problem. Especially come Pride Month, they probably want to go out there to celebrate with you guys. Stop playing around Jamaica. Is there use the talent and get out of there? Careful again. Speaking out of two sides of the mouth is no longer acceptable. A lot of people now ask these type of relevant questions in the people. I know people now look on it that way, you know. But we there so to open things and open people's eyes. That's our job. So, in 2019, both Prime Minister Andrew Holness of Jamaica Labour Party and the leader of the opposition, Peter Phillips, of the People's National Party, announced their opposition to the legalization of same-sex marriages. They oppose it up to 29. Both the PNP and the Labour right. So, this is 2018. Respect our democratic process, Holness tells gay advocates overseas. You say, man, I call them bluffing up. These people are cunning. They will give you a pill where you can't swallow. Whenever they walk with the mouth wide open, oh, the pill is no problem to me. That pill, I can handle that pill. See the pill, they go take it. See there, go and take it. So this is 2018. This is August 5th, 2018, my people. And I'm reading from the book of the Jamaica Gleaner. In an apparent pushback against pressures from some gay lobby groups and pro-gay countries. Listen to me. In an apparent pushback against pressures from some gay lobby groups and pro-gay countries that are frustrated by the slow pace at which Jamaica is moving to secure the rights of LGBT people. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has appealed for respect for the Jamaican people as the issues are ventilated in the society. Holness continues to be lauded in certain quarters as he has stood firm on his pronouncement this week to journalists in Brussels that he would not discriminate against gay people, but his pronouncement has not stopped some group from criticizing the government from still not doing enough. So, if it's illegal, it's discrimination. If the law says it is illegal, it's straight up discrimination. It is illegal for you to steal some water or steal my mango. But Mark Renaissance Cameron give me this man before him take off to Jamaica. I carry him to the airport. Look at the mango. He grow him yard, you know. Two of them he give me. When I done, I got the teeth, I got throw in this, and they just right. You see, look, and the right color this. Yes, this is real mango, people. Yeah. And if you don't come back in time, I'm mango up on him tree, he might have to pint me to it, and might have to go, but they go pick the next mango, the minute mark. Yeah, so listen what Carlos is trying to say. Confusion here, people. So he might push back. You know? 10 years ago, there would have been a much harder line on this issue of homosexuality. particularly from a religious perspective. But I think over the last 10 years of conversation, the society is openly discussing the issue and views are changing, the Prime Minister said yesterday during a television interview in the United Kingdom where he attended. People will watch that interview. Let me see if I can get the video. I want to get the video upon this. Because people don't have to dig up stuff on people. I'm a job. And them think them can come play around the people man, and think so we can pull up the article upon them backside. We can't find it, man. So basically, this is say to them people in London, it's okay now. Same thing what Bruce kind of said. It's okay now. So, God damn it, I told those people in London that everything is good. Let's just fly the flag at the embassy, see if I can fool them. I know it's going to piss off the Jamaican people, but I got to come out with something different for the Jamaican people. Respect the Jamaican people's sovereignty, guys. Back off, back off. Shh, that part is just for the Jamaican people, them. Shh, that part is just for them. We said that part is just for them, but this is for the British people and the people of the world. 10 years ago, there would have been a much harder line on the issue of homosexuality, particularly from the religious perspective. But I think over the last 10 years of conversation, the society is openly discussing. What conversation? Who have the conversation? More of you know. They said the last 10 years of conversation. The society is openly discussing the issue. The society is openly discussing the issue. When I hear the politicians discuss the issue and views are changing. Is the views of the Prime Minister changing? We don't know. The Prime Minister said yesterday during a television interview in the United Kingdom where he attended the Commonwealth Heads of Conference, and this is in 2018, people. He said that the current generation is changing now as a stronger viewpoint. Hear me say? He said the current generation is changing and now as a stronger view against discriminating against people. Listen to part I know. Quizzed on whether he would like to see buggery decriminalized in Jamaica. It's a law in Jamaica. Holness responded, "What I would like to see is the process being further open." People, can I Bruce? People, they not take no standing up, people. The matter to the both side of them out, See me, I bring it to there. From Bruce Golding to Andrew Holness. Because I'm still, I look beggings. I don't know. I never look votings. So I play with the people more here, so I play with whoever you saw for vote. So quizzed on whether he would like to see the buggery decriminalization in Jamaica, Holness responded, what I would like to see, he never say yes or no. It's a simple question, yes or no. But politicians practice to answer round the corner. Listen to politicians on the answer. Ask a simple question, it could be yes or no. But as a politician, like any other politician, people, I saw them stay, politician don't talk straight, Them go round the corner. It take a good reporter. Sir, boom, put the question back on the table. Or when they take it downtown and round town and come back round, looking at the eye, question, boom, back on the table. Sir, ask the question again. That's exactly what good reporter do. There's a reporter named Dana Bash on CNN. She's good at that, babe. She's one of them who good at that. I know you guys know some reporter where them can't get away with nothing. Hey, your man, get away with what? You have some reporter out there, you can't get it from them. You know who do that again? With the lady from 18 Degrees North. The sister from 18 Degrees North. You think they can, people if I say out there, they can't get it from our people. They cannot get it from 18 Degrees North. What the lady name again, man? She really good. But she really good, the lady from 18 Degrees North. So this is how politicians dance, my people of Jamaica. This is dancing Zara Burton, Debbie. Arlene Foster, big up. Sharon Peart, enough love. Enough love to everybody else. So Zara Burton, go watch her interview them. See if politicians can play with her. Because this is how them answer people. You ask them a simple question, it should be yes or no. They're not going to answer that because they want to tell a lie. But they're not going to tell the lie straight. They dance around it. And you never get an answer. So, quizzed on whether he would like to see buggery decriminalized in Jamaica, Holness responded, what I would like to see is the process being further opened to bring more people further into the discussion. What am I talking about? There's no move in Parliament, nowhere from the politician to bring this stuff in a discussion, nowhere. So anyway, let me read what the man say. Quote, Holness, right? What I would like to see is the process being further open to bring more people further into the discussion. My job as a Prime Minister is to ensure that the human rights of every single person in the country are protected and that the constitutional rights are guaranteed. But under the Constitution, their act is unlawful, illegal. So therefore, politicians are chat out of both sides of them own people. They can't go around some of we people. Come and think out of the box and beyond. We don't know Carlos still. I want to see what going on some people. Andrew Holness did not give a straight answer, just like bros. Them confusing people. Some say, I'm confused. That's made line. I'm confused. So many of you are confused. So right now, Jamaica is at the crossroad. But out of this, we're going to get some truth. There got to be some truth out of this unless the conversation is dead and we don't know what happened. We must get some truth out of this. It's either you are for or against. Right now, and we're going to watch. You stop trying to play the people over here, and play the people over here. So I'm going to read the Holness I say about this. Think I can fool me. Make I go find the sitting them in a man. My job as a Prime Minister is to ensure that the human rights of every single person in the country are protected and that the constitutional rights are guaranteed. Underscoring the sensitivity of homosexuality and buggery in Jamaica, Holness has called for others to respect the process happening in the country surrounding the issue. Now read that part there again. Underscoring the sensitivity of homosexuality and buggery in Jamaica, Holness has called for others to respect the process happening. It happened right now in the country surrounding the issue. So it's happening right now. There's a process taking place surrounding this issue. Remember, it took the UK many years, centuries to change your laws. The thing with Andrew Holness, you have to pay attention. He love to deflect to other people. Britain shouldn't be brought up inside of this. Nobody talk about Britain. But him like to deflect. Remember the PNP them do this. Remember the PNP them do that. Remember Ono do this or Ono do that. Check out Honest conversation. That's how we work, people. We study the Prime Minister. We study to a T. Love to deflect, push stuff off. This is typical Andrew Holness. Remember, it took the UK many years, centuries, to change your laws. And we are going through that process. We are in different stages, the Prime Minister said. I want Jamaica people to hear the truth, Because some of we are confused. And I call us, we'll go dig up the article and I will stitch them up. I'll put them together and paint a picture out of it. The truth, no lies. All these articles, I tell you where we get them from and when. We can stitch them together for you and paint a picture. That's what I'm good at. Thank God for that energy. So this is what Holness said. Remember, it took the UK many years, centuries to change your laws. And we are going through that process. We are in different stages, the Prime Minister said. I think there should be respect for the process that is taking place in Jamaica as a democratic society that believes in freedom and the protection of human rights, Holness added. Confusion in an argument. At one moment, you want to stand your ground with your laws that you have, your constitution, right? It's written in your constitution. At the next mouth, on the side of the mouth, you want to protect everybody human rights, right? It's confusing, right? It's like, it's okay. We are having discussion and the society is changing. Just allow us to transform. You know, it takes time, since it takes Britain years and centuries to change the laws and accept confusion, people. No, we are at the crossroad, my people, where we need some truths, and out of this, something must come out of it. No 3-card, man. Just said autism. 3-card game. We're tired of the 3-card game. We don't have the embassy, one big flag up there. Just the other day, me see some people come out and then protested against that flag. You guys didn't move. I said, oh, sorry guys. Me never, Constitution. Sorry guys, me step up all over the Constitution. Oh, sorry guys, me never mean to do that. Who do that? Who put the flag up there? Somebody wrong for do that. No, you didn't hear none of that. Me just read for you. The Pride Month is next month. And the groups, me already show you the packages. $3,000 a group of 12 to 20. You can, travel agents are out making money. Tourist board, hotels, everywhere. They're making money. All things are already booked. Okay, if you got it right now. So, let me read something for you. Just one more article. Come here, have the article, let me know. And I'll stitch them up for you and paint a picture out of them. Make me read something. J Flag happy with Prime Minister's positive declaration about LGBT. Can't fool me again, Kanjo. Can't fool me again. Hold on the country for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't fool me again. Check this out. And this is 2018. J Flag happy with the Prime Minister's positive declaration about LGBT. PM said Jamaica is increasingly tolerant of homosexuals and the state protects the human rights of all citizens regardless of their sexual orientation or inclination. J Flag, the Jamaican Human Rights and Social Justice Organization for LGBT people, said it is happy that Prime Minister Andrew Holness has spoken publicly in a positive way about the need to end discrimination against persons who are LGBT, lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. The truth are right out here, people. I'll find them for you, and I'll string them up for you, and I'll paint the picture. Do you understand what's going on here, people? So this little nonsense, what is going on with the ambassador, it doesn't make no sense. I be a game I play for vote. Yeah, man, I real Prime Minister that, so me never like that man, but I know me really rate him. Me don't vote for him, but me see man, I stand up to them man for that thing that, John Doe, brother, you have to go for that. And the youth, them get to you and get. But hold on there, son. These are the people for the J Flag this. I say you're cool with them, brother. You're them good. Agenda will sign and seal and you have no problem with them. And you look, people, Jamaica people, me I come with the truth, people. Jamaica people. Me do my research, people. I did my research. It take me time to find them, but me find them. Because you only want to know what you're looking for, you'll find them. But you have to know what you're looking for. If you know what you're looking for upon the internet, you'll find everything. Just go search. Them all there we found. So, Prime Minister Holness at a Jamaica diaspora meeting, Lord Jesus, always in a diaspora, But when it comes to Jamaica, burn a fire upon it. Prime Minister Holness at Jamaica diaspora meeting in Brussels yesterday declared that he does not subscribe to a view expressed in 2008 by then Prime Minister Bruce Golding. Not in my cabinet. We said that brother busy in Hollywood, man. I can act in, man. The brother can contortion this brother. The brother can chill like a green lizard. Eh? And Holness said, him and Bruce Golding that share the same view. Him not believe, say, you know, people from the private community cannot serve in his cabinet. They can't serve in there. Jamaica don't be fooled. Can't fool me again. Can't do. Can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. There shouldn't be no big thing going on about the diplomat or so. Because you see what going on so. So a game a play and rare. Them could have given the diplomat when want him and him partner. Then got what them I do? I mean, who gonna know about it? We gonna know about it? Nobody know about it. Come in, man. No problem. Get that. We will never know about it. We will have never make news. But somebody wanted to make news because everything politicians do in Jamaica, them get some out of it. If they fix a car but them will look vote out of it. If they fix some pothole, them will look vote out of it. If they turn on one pipe, them will look vote out of it. Something will not see up so. Do you understand me? So Andrew Holness can't fool with. Mr. Fool, I try to fool with. Voting time now, you know. I voting time, people. But they're not gonna like we, you know. Because the news media in Jamaica not gonna do this for you. And then I read from, you know. The news media have all of this, you know, in Jamaica, you know, in the archive, you know. How them gonna pull it up? You understand me? I bring it to the people. Because Andrew Golak say, not in my cabinet. But here the man say I saw. Prime Minister Holness at a Jamaica diaspora meeting in Brussels yesterday. This is 08, you know. Yesterday is I think 28. May I go back? 2018 people. This is 2018. So Prime Minister, this is in 2018. Prime Minister Holness at a Jamaica diaspora meeting in Brussels yesterday declared that he does not subscribe to a view expressed in the 2008 by the then Prime Minister Bruce Golding. Let me just play the tape for you guys. Who said he would not appoint gays to his cabinet. The current Prime Minister added that Jamaica is increasingly tolerant of homosexuals and the state protects the human rights of all citizens regardless of their sexual orientation or inclination. So what the big fuss at the embassy with the diplomat? What the big fuss? I mean, they could have given them what they have given them and we don't care. Nobody would have never care about that. Tell me, I tell you. I know that say, boy, you know, say diplomat is a gay. That's all Jamaica say. I'm a gay man, I see with a man or a woman. That's all Jamaica gonna say. We wouldn't care about nothing. He couldn't, people, if the Jamaica people had said yes to people, they could have do it. There are ways they could have do it. It shouldn't make no news. Why come out the news like a big old news because Andrew Holness said no. I see people in the comment section and say, no, bro, God, do it, bro, God, stand up against them, bro, God. People say, yeah, Andrew Holness, stand up against them. People, careful, call us a backside. Me know Andrew Holness. We can't see him before he come around the corner. Man can a movie star. He miss him calling. He shot the Hollywood. Look at people. Me know a good actor miss one, you know. When a man can ball, when they say action and a man cry. Brother, a good actor, man. If a man can make tears. Good morning, Gloria Morris. Where are going, family? Can't fool me. So me I read their phone in people. I read phone in. Everything there now. All the game I draw play now. Me I just dash out there today and just expose them in the backside, yeah, man. Hey! So him say, in our Bruce, but no gays in his cabinet. So what that say? So if no gay, if Andrew Holness said gay can be in his cabinet, then why gay can be in an embassy? Confusing, you know. Think you can fool me? I vote Andrew Holness and look out at this. You know what I'm going on, son. I vote him and look out at this, man. All in, you see them though. Me always a bust them out. You know they don't like me though. They don't want to say that say. That boy call us an obey man, but we can't see things, you know. You show me an obey man. You show him an obey man. I see some more things. People may not obey man, but me can see things. People me can string it to, me can paint a picture out of them nonsense. See it here. Now tell us them not like see this. I dead them, they don't. We tell liberate them see these people. They don't like, I dead them, I dead. No, I said, Jesus Christ. They call us chat so. I'm a job. See where so, see everything else so. He said the current prime, he said, after them say, even in our Bruce, so they can come in on me cabinet. So the current prime minister added that Jamaica is increasingly tolerant of homosexuals and the state protects the human rights of all citizens, regardless of their or sexual orientation or inclination. Again, the current prime minister added that Jamaica is increasingly tolerant of homosexuals and the state protects human rights of all citizens. So up to the human rights of the ambassador. I don't understand the part there. Some confused. What that for? What is the whole hooky pokey in the news for? What is the whole thing for? What is that for? Think man I idiot boy yes, man. Me I continue to educate my people as when I go and cloud up the place at Jamaica and try to tell the people them nonsense. That's why I say they're not like blogger. Because we are the wall between them and the people. So when the lie come out of the mouth and the confusion, we, the bloggers, we, the independent journalists, will filter it out and make the people hear the truth because the undiluted filth of lies must not go to my audience. So our job will do the research, dig up the facts, and put it where it may apply. You understand me, people? So in response, Executive Director of JFLAG, Javian Nelson, told Jamaica News Online, I am happy to hear that Prime Minister speak publicly about LGBT issues in such positive light. Key individuals in the government at different levels have been open to conversation with JFLAG and the LGBT people and do as much as they can to ensure greater respect for human rights and to make Jamaica a more hospitable place for LGBT people. You hear that right? I must read it one more time. Let me read it for one more time for the ones that were a little bit ears kind of slow. In response to all this beautiful story, glowing, thing what Andrew want to say, the support for the community. In response, Executive Director of JFLAG, Javian Nelson, told Jamaica News Online, I am happy to hear the Prime Minister speak publicly about LGBT issues in such a positive light. Key individuals in the government at different levels have been open to conversation with JFLAG and LGBT people and do so as much as they can to ensure greater respect for human rights and to make Jamaica a more hospitable place for LGBT people. Me not obey man, but we can't see things. Me not run for dash them on road and spread them out like a dirty water. We're not fool. We don't go to school for this, but we are journalists. We are independent journalists of other people. That's the work we do, right? So JFLAG continues to benefit tremendously from the key allies in a number of churches, denominations over the years who use their influence to facilitate respectful dialogue among their congregants, promote respect for human rights, and provide pastoral care for LGBT people who require their services. Nelson explained, some of these individuals from the churches have made public statements while others have provided an open door for continued dialogue with us. Remember, it is still illegal under the law, but there's still a flag flying high at the embassy. The Prime Minister go over there, go talk good things over there, but at the same time, we see the diplomat blocked. Hold on there. Think we are that, Andrew? You think we are that? Stop playing games and give man when you get man and make man work. Because man don't have nothing to do with it. America knows how the system and the constitution now is not in concert with that. So give him money when he forget at Jamaica while I'm out there so he can have him fun out there and blah, blah. Oh, no, no. Why am I doing in an embassy with his spouse? I have nothing to do with the rest of Jamaicans. We have gay people come to Jamaica every day upon the beach. Gay Pride Month, August. Me just read for Uno what getting ready to happen down there. Money to the country. Money. The Ministry of Tourism now go telling you that, but they might benefit from it. Just like Nigel Clark now go telling you that they might benefit from scammer, but scammer. Every sector of Jamaica benefit from scammer. That's another video. All right? So Nelson also expressed hope that the LGBT people will be celebrated locally, adding that the country is nowhere near where it should be in that regard. I am optimistic that there will come a time when LGBT people in Jamaica are respected and celebrated, and that there will be a time when one's sexual orientation or gender identity isn't used to prosecute or deny them opportunities to live to their fullest potential, he said. Nelson added, we are nowhere near where we need to be, but I understand and appreciate that change is often a slow and gradual process. Notwithstanding, government must recognize that it is a duty to a more systematically government must recognize that it has a duty to more systematically participate in engendering the gradual change by doing its part to protect and promote respect for human rights in its broadest sense. All of us have a responsibility to do what we can in our sphere and influence to help make the country a more hospitable place for its citizens and visitors who are LGBT. Well, we see what's happening, that the visitors will be here. August is Gay Pride Month in Jamaica. I read about the trips. And so you see what Andrew Holness is doing. Now really go with what the conflict was in the paper, really not go with what we are reading about Andrew Holness. Me bust out the secret of backside. Something I go on here. Something I go on here with the right. Maybe this a vote Andrew Holness a look. That a pay the Jamaican population. Look how we stand up against them. Burn a fire upon that. You get the church riled up now. Andrew Holness want the church back again. He want the church back on his side also. If you notice, Andrew Holness is doing a lot of things in the church. You see him go to the church, go pray him and his wife and ask forgiveness and say repent. And ask for forgiveness for sinned against all of us. And the other day you see him in a church again. This writer, so the church people love him. Go on the comment section under this article and see how the church stand up for Andrew Holness. Vote them all up, people. We don't like you, people. I vote them all up. You know. Anyway, people, as usual, I am always a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform, I love my work. Go ahead and subscribe and make this platform your home. You don't have to do it right now. You can check out other videos and see if this is where you want to be. And come back home and hold the front room for you. Food in the fridge, and we just cook the food warm on the stove. Make yourself at home. When I say make yourself at home, you like, share, subscribe. So just come over and sit down and look in my mouth. And then I'm out the food out of my fridge and me think on my stove and you know, do nothing in my house and you see my dog look like you want to walk. Walk my dog, man. I run the place, you know. I go on vacation. And if you not like what we do not come over here with a bag of doo-doo. We don't want no trouble. Find another page with your rage. However, let me big up some people I saw. Arlen Foster, as usual. Big up yourself, Arlen Foster. Maximum love. Rachel Brown. Big up yourself, enough love. BCS Smith, love. Everybody love. You know. Keith Salmon, maximum respect. Fancy Face. Wanna say, big up yourself, family. By Faith, enough love. Rose, Burnett, Wagwan, big up yourself. Carl Robinson, manners and total respect. RJ, big up. Sharon Peart, rather. Sorry about that, Sharon Peart. Manners and enough respect out there. Natalie Mullings. Natalie Mullings said, Conjure Hopeless is a very crafty, calculated, and diabolical person. People should not underestimate him. You know him too, not you? Just like me. You know him. For you to make a statement like this, Miss Mullings, you know the man. Nothing but the truth right here. I don't think some Jamaican really understand who is Andrew Holness. Remember, Andrew Holness make Azan step down. Azan built 10 stalls, little shops, in one of them market to take Jamaican market eaglers out of the sun and the rain. These shops were given to PNP and JLP market people alike. Some little protocol wasn't followed. But Andrew Holness make a big deal out of it. Andrew Holness called down judgment, brimstone and rain and fire in a parliament. Andrew Holness said it's a dark day in Jamaica because, as I did, I go to the parish council, I get certain things from the parish council, my people. So Andrew Holness call it like the wickedest crime in the world. It's the wickedest corruption. Guess what Andrew Holness did? He didn't stop there. Andrew Holness refused to sit in parliament with Azan for that. What Azan did? 10 shops for some people in the market. And they never get some authorization from the parish council or something like that. The man didn't make the money out of it and put it in pocket in the people. Those for the people them. Andrew Holness, me say people, man create a campaign behind it. Azan have to step down. Azan have to step down. Somebody say, I remember Azan cry. See that? Jesse Carter said, remember it. People, Azan have to step. What the man did? What crime did Azan commit so bad that he have to step down that Andrew Holness refused to sit in a parliament with him? That's why I say sometimes I'm mad at Mark Golding, you know. When you sit in a parliament with a man who don't even declare asset and sign a code of conduct and some dirt panning boy, take your money out of SSL, the dirt we do at the Ministry of Education, and sit down in a parliament with him. Oh, no, this, that. And somebody say Andrew Holness is an easy man. They not demand certain things, people. They're aggressive like Andrew Holness. But just show how Andrew Holness is aggressive when they're campaigning and doing things. Very, very aggressive. I pay beating Portia again, night and day. She couldn't do nothing. Every day. Andrew's very aggressive. So I'm telling you, you can't play with this man. Andrew know how to turn it up and to turn it down. Him not lie. Him know voice control. Based on where he is and who he's talking to, you hear him changing voice. When he's talking to certain people, voice down like SSL. I did that video, I'm showing already. People, all them video I put out there already now. Look, go check them out. I do them video for a reason. Different tones of Andrew Holness. Go look on that video there. What me do? Different tones of Andrew Holness. Go and watch it and see if I like me. The video I put out there. Andrew Holness have a tone like when I deal with SSL problem. He never called them aggressive. He's we just gonna I did not know about it, but I have to wait until the facts come out. As a prime minister, I can't come out, just come out here. I have to make sure I hear the facts and this and that. But when it comes to the youth and they get up, random, rubbish, 15 years and I get, random. When the day before church people, in a church, he might cry. I'm going to my bed at night time, I can't even sleep. I can't even sleep. I see the dead babies. The dead babies are calling. The dead babies. People, when I know the Andrew Holness, an actor. I can't sleep at night time when we hear about them what they're killing. I can't sleep at night time. I just can't sleep at night time. And the dead babies, me and the dead babies are call me and say, if we didn't have power for labor, in a power, they will be still alive. Me and dead babies are calling me. Yes, people. I like that term. But check out Mark Golden. Check out Bruce. Check out Portia. Check out all of them. Go all the way down. One vice in the pan. One vice. Which other prime minister here change their voice like that? Proper vice control like an actor. And action! When I got to bed last night, I'm here about the killing in Jamaica. I can't sleep at night time. It worries me bad enough, it worries me, I can't sleep. And the dead babies are calling me. And some wicked acting skill that. But when it comes to the youth, them, whether they act, whether they voice in it, 15 years again, rubbish! Radam! We mad! He bought me! They say, check out Andrew when they state them. He know about good voice control. The man could have act in real life. Our prime minister could be an on-screen person. He know how to act. And he also know psychology, whether them study it or not. If damn well know other people at Jamaica, no other prime minister know owner Jamaica like Andrew Holness. He know who know. So when he say he can turn it up and turn it down, he's not lying, people. People not lie on him. We're not gonna lie on people. At all. When the prime minister tell you guys that he can turn it up and turn it down, it's true. He can change different campaign strategies too. That's what I tell Mark, say you can't sleep out here. You have to look at Andrew Holness that come from all mouths. All type of tricks and trade and games and you think it's not yet? I mess on the door, make the pants, car to the pants, hang down, you Mark Golden. Nobody be no way out there drink no alcohol on the campaign trail. Cause nobody believe say for a minute, Andrew Holness will send a little million out there in an orange shirt and take picture of you in a bar and put you out there, make you, and set it the right way, make it look like you're drunk on the trail when you don't even drunk. Cause I know if fix picture, or you know, don't get caught to the pants hang down, boy, you know. People may want them, you know. Cause they don't understand the dirty politics, you know. That is what is going to happen. It's going to be dirty. Don't better get me caught up out there in another position out there and be say everybody's out there for you. You're going to have in them crowd, labor right in a red shirt with them camera away for the right picture. The show Jamaican people. Look what Mark is drinking the beer. Look at him. Look at his eyes. Look at that man. Do you want him to be a leader? Look, he's a junkie. I teach one of these things, you know. I teach one of these things, you know. Dirty politics. People may pay attention to American politics, you know. May pay attention to these things. So if I lie, I tell me say I lie, call us, nothing go so, nothing can go so. I tell Marky, don't walk around, go drink no rum and no shop side with nobody on no campaign trail. We do videos like this already. If you're going to lead the country, you're going to lead it sober. We don't want no politician go on no campaign trail and buy no Jamaican rum. Or to stop, get the Jamaican people intoxicated. That's not what Jamaica want. They want a better life. That's been going on from my boy till now. The whole house stop a bar. Because there's a politician stop. And they might have a drink too. And by the time they reach the fifth shop, them drunk already. You see it on both sides. That's not what Jamaica need now. Don't go out there and make the labor right take picture of you are doing the little funny thing. Trust me. Don't bother believe that they man look for dirt. Because enough dirt to go on, you know. And if Andrew Holness can't win fear. Alright guys, let us show you what I'm going to say up. Me open some of you guys' eyes when never know these things, never know that Andrew Holness is, they accept it. So what the thing that is going on with the embassy, that's all settled. That is just forget votes and get the church. Yeah man, forget all the rude boys say, oh you mean man? You know say if I and I, we know we never like bro God, but the man stand up against America, brother. The man they want legalize fish marriage at Jamaica, brother. The man they want legalize fish at Jamaica, brother. You like a vote back, bro, God, you know, brother, because this is one here. I want a man see the PNP response come out there. Where PNP said they will do something different. I read what the PNP said. They said they will do this different. They would have, you know, let the man come in. Another big deal. So, that's what the PNP said. So guess what now? Some people don't know about this about Andrew Holness. Rat chop him a set, you know. You know, say rat chop him probably a set. But two people don't read. I know some black guys going to dig this up and say, nah man, a joke, Andrew a joke. J-Flag people love him. Him go overseas and talk beautiful stuff. Him say, no man, we're good man in the direction that Jamaica go. He didn't care who call us. That's what I say. Mark Gold enough to have him yai. All nine back I made open. You want some sharpshooter. They around him. People that think sharp. What I say? No junkie about you. You know what a man for the campaign trailer consume a beer. Sharpshooter. This time need some people who look out of them yai saw. Expect broker that come from all angles, under the roof, all under the ground, all out of the side. Andrew Holness that, you know. I mean, I go warn again about that man, you know. Andrew Holness was one of Jamaica's best opposition leader. Nobody could have campaigned like him, and I did many videos on that. Warning, no. Nobody can campaign like Andrew Holness. And he have a very loud mouth. And he's very dramatic, and he have the voice control. So if no one get to the heart of the people, don't be fooled for a minute. And to know how to get to the heart of the people with that voice control. People, Jamaica, you know, we under construction now. I know that we promise you guys prosperity. I know it's almost 8 years now, guys, and none of the 100-day promise never come true. But guys, you know Jamaica is under construction. We're getting there. Don't listen to the naysayers, guys. Don't watch social media vloggers. Don't listen to them people. All they do is bad energy, people. Listen to me. Listen to me, guys. Just give me a third term. All the 100-day promise never come true in 8 years, guys. Just give me one more term. Make it be 12 years, guys. Then I might throw in the 100-day promise. And the vice change. And the people say, we love this man, he's a godly man. I'm the only one who stand up against America. I'm the only prime minister who tell them no. Cool, man. And then I tell the people, I say, and the people in Brussels, they love the people. Have you all a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here with Carlos on this platform. For the new ones who join me, every day you not join me, you know. I just want to thank you for joining this platform. You could have found so many other things to do, so many other places to go, so many other videos to watch. But the truth say, watch me over here, so. And the fact that you choose to watch me, that means we're doing something good. Us, not me alone, you know. And me alone I do this, you know. And me alone in the comment section, I want to believe, think, I ride or die this, yeah. Me alone can't do this. I want to believe, when me done, I go read all of the comments now, you know. I come off. And I will be going through each one of these comments. And I will read them. I might not comment all the time, but I'm going to read them. So none of the comments, not too fool, unless it's disrespectful. You know, we don't do that over here. You know, we are adults. Call people name and all them things there. Don't do that on my platform. For all of you new ones, we do not do that over here. Then sit there and run the people off of my page. Because people join my page because of my conduct, my platform. People love that. That's why they dip on my platform. If me back up and start do some other things, people run down left me. People call me and say, Carlos, what the hell is wrong with you? People call me and say, Carlos, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? Because people are in this corner, so they like what they see. So it's like bait and switch now. If tomorrow I come up, I'm going to change, I'm going to start do some different type of video. After me captivate, you know, by doing different videos. And now me got to know, me switch back on, go do some nonsense. I saw someone that use me 2x4 and clock me, see. I lie. Anyway, people, I love you now. Talk to you guys later. I'm out.